in our next Ninja Challenge, we have your mascots done for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Pentalia. Your ninja foes, the slimy tentacles. Alright, you guys are awesome. You may go that way and report to my wife, because she's really in charge of everything I do.
No, I think during the warning, I think I missed the entire thing.
Alright, for our next skill, we need
3 from each team that need to be willing to get wet.
3 from each team willing to get a little bit wet. Okay? Go ahead and come on up.
I don't think you understand how long it takes to get this makeup on. I am not kidding.
You're right, I have no idea. And I'm just as happy we keep it that way.
Is there nobody else in street clothes?
I did get a hug from a guy at a convention last year that is actually a very popular voice actor, but he's trying to pretend he's younger than he is. And when he gave me a hug, when he was done, he actually left a face print on the inside of my uniform. He's been a guest here, too. Not that I'm going to tell. We have 2! We have 3! You guys are brave. And we have 3 awesome. Yeah, you guys got a lot more chicken after the last contest, didn't you? I'm not doing that! Okay, for this contest,
I know.
this one's going to be a little bit different. Remember I mentioned before with the blow dart thing, as assassins, the ninja would break into a house and hide somewhere where no one could detect them, and they would lie in wait, motionless, sometimes for hours, until their intended prey was vulnerable, and then they would smoothly and quickly move into attack mode. And so our job for this is we're going to show off ninja balance and coordination. All you really have to do, we're going to start standing like this, and when the contest starts, all you have to do is crouch down. You're going to keep your feet on the floor, but you are not going to put your hands on the floor, or your knees, or your rear end. We're just going to go from here to right here. And we're just going to hold this position. Now, to make this a little bit more difficult, we are going to give you a cup to balance on your head. You can use your hands for this part, just to keep the cup here. That's all it is. Seems simple, doesn't it? It is. So we're going to increase our difficulty by filling the cup with water. And if you spill, you're out. If you touch the floor with your hands, you're out. If you fall on your butt, also out. You got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your job as the audience is to help be the judges. If you see water spill, call them out. So I highly recommend you spend most of your time watching the other team. If you call out your own team, you're doing it wrong. Hi, sweetie.
Sam, you're not glad, did you?
Yeah, we're not, but see, this game's not that bad. Unless you look at it from my point of view, where you're having to go down on command.
Wouldn't that be better for you?
Yes! Congratulations! You can date that guy who also has a tremendous grasp for the obvious. You can have obvious children. Okay.
And assume the position!
She can't.
Dude, I broke my foot last year. Like, I broke
Why did you volunteer for my game? Come on.
Because I didn't know I'd be doing this.
I know, that's why we didn't tell you until after you volunteered.
We have lots to do, John.
Oh, look at that. This girl is balanced with that. You guys snuck in a ringer. I'm guessing in a former life she was a porter in Africa. Do you remember the old explorer movies from the 50s? When they would carry luggage around on their heads? Good luck. Uh-oh. We dribbled. Your job is to call them out. demonstration. You guys are the most respectful, polite, at the wrong time crowd. Thank you. Way to get after it. We did this game in Jefferson City, Missouri, and we had a whole row of guys that went and stood in front of the other team.
Let's give her a round.
It worked. We had a girl that got so distracted that she tipped over, but she didn't fall forward or backwards. She went. Whoa, man.
All right, we're having more water.
Don't think about the fact that I'm still some water on me. You can do this.
Unless you're doing something really wrong.
Because they learn, they don't. Anybody?
The contestants keep getting smaller, sneakier. All right. So far, we've been mostly utilizing weapon skills, but the ninja were actually devastating empty-hand combatants. A little bit different than you see in the movies now, where the ninja are doing. What are you doing?
I tried to pick it up and it exploded.
You wonder why I sleep in my own bed. She broke my nose in bed. And we were not doing that. It was afterwards. Well, we were cuddling. You know how you have your lady and, well, you don't, but, I mean, and you're all tucked in and you're snuggling close and you just kind of, She thought she was here. In reality, she had fallen asleep with her forehead on my cheekbone, and she went nuzzle against the side of my nose, and it went crunch. And you know how in real life special effects are never as crisp and clear as they sound in the movies? At 3 a.m. in a silent house, it is exactly like you think it would be. There was crunch, and I sat bolt upright in bed and went, ah! And in the next room, our children immediately started going, la, 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 la. To this day, they're still not convinced that's all that happened. But my wife was telling off on me at an uncensored guest panel, and J. Michael Tatum fell out of his chair laughing. And that's when I walked into the room, and everybody got completely silent. And I'm like, what's going on? And Tatum has fallen behind the table and drugged the microphone stand off the table with him. And he's snorting. He's laughing so hard. I'm like, what is wrong with you, Sebastian? And finally he goes, dude, I can't believe you broke your nose cuddling. So it's not near as clever as you think you are. Back to the ninja skills. Devastating close quarters combat. Not like you see in the movies where the ninja are doing these gigantic backflips and somersaults and jumps spinning tornado kicks that normally in a street fight they just catch you and slam you into the ground. The ninja were skilled at fighting in doorways and in small enclosed spaces where the samurai couldn't draw the swords and use the larger weapons. They would use knees and elbows and even the dreaded headbutt. And since, again, we have insurance and they won't let us just go, fight to the death! This team against... It'd be fun though, wouldn't it? My money's on the team with the girls because they're meaner. See? And teeth. We already warned you about that. What you're going to do instead is we're going to work on the coordination and striking ability of the ninja. You're going to be given a balloon. When we say go, your job is to put the balloon in the air. You may not use your hands. You can use your knees. You can use your elbows. You can use your head. But you may not catch it or trap it. Like this, because that's cheating. You also can't leave the stage, okay? This game is not worth your life. If the balloon goes over there, do not stadium dive. Crowd surfing! Because you know what? That's an expensive camera. She's just going to move. Wham! If the balloon touches the floor, you're out. If it goes off the stage, you're out.
What if it pops like...
Yeah, what if it pops?
If it pops, you're out.
This is a good time to look around and realize who your teammates are.
Because if someone else knocks your balloon off stage,
Or to the ground.
you're out.
Can we use our hands to knock their balloons down? No, no hands.
That's not true.
No hands.
Now you're taking all my fun away.
You said no hands, so that means she says no hands.
Wait. Yeah. Use our hands. Put it up. Correct.
You're the quick one in the group, I can tell. So,
Help your teammates.
you can help your teammates and you can attempt to foil their best chances. Please do not try to kick their balloon away and cold cock this kid right in the head. Wham! Yeah!
Alright.
You'd still get the points, but we're going to look down on you for it. Alright, sweetheart.
Balloons in the air. Go for it.
Oh, come on, boy, here. Use your elbows. Be a man. Mortal Kombat! Use your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's something to At the Ninja Cyclone, someone cheated. Oh, the inhumanity.
I know, right?
These guys are not messing with each other enough yet, are they?
Going back and forth over here. I'm only this side. I have no idea.
These guys are making this. They are playing nice. The audience is
I think all the toys that are on there actually are.
to throw at them. Marbles, really? more contests left. This one, before you volunteer, you need to listen to the disclaimer. We need 2 people from each team, but you have to be willing to get very close to the other person that comes up.
Very close. Come on, I got 3.
All right. You know what? Can you do that? We got 2 games left. If you wait until the next game, they're more than the same size. You remember, you are one of the contestants for the dodgeball game. All right. Because oh my God, are you 2 twins? You're. You can't really be triplets if 2 of you are identical and the other one doesn't like anime. Something's wrong with this one, it's defective. Alright! How many of you have seen in a ninja movie or cartoon those amazing abilities to climb walls? That's because in reality the ninja warriors wore spikes. They had claws called nakode that were like... Really? You are arming our 80...
I don't want to go very far.
Alright. Jillian, time-wise, it's not working for us. Alright. We are going to do a ninja climbing game. But we're going to do it 2 different ways. Because you've all seen them scale the walls this way. Have you seen Japanese horror films?
Yes.
Where there's always an evil, bad person, normally female, who climbs the walls backwards like this because they're possessed. What we're going to do is we're going to combine these games so you have to do them at the same time. We're going to race, and one of you is going to do the climbing the wall backwards. In other words, you're going to be on bottom. The other person's going to be climbing the walls normal, so they're going to be on top. Like this. Fine, boring, side mount. Before you look like that, that's actually early mixed martial arts. We're going to do this. 1 person in the crab walk position, 1 person in the bear walking position, and we're going to race across the floor. From here. Come on, go! You are terrible on the bottom. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start right here. And we're going to have to go 1 group at a time, Jill, or do we do both? Alright. Your job, nope, you have to start on that side of the line. When you get to this line, you have to switch positions and race back. Are we ready? You volunteered for this. Thank goodness no one is wearing sweatpants today. Because we did this in South Carolina back in October, and a very enthusiastic young man who was a little bit overweight played this game, and he was on the bottom, and he couldn't actually crab walk, so what he did was he drug himself across the stage, and when he stood up to switch positions, he mooned the entire audience. This would be a good time to point out, anime attendees, wear underwear. Yes. And because I had to see it, you have to see it in your head. You're welcome. Are we ready? Go! Whoa! Switch! people from each team to come up on stage. And then I need four assistants from each team to come stand at the sides of the stage, okay? So 4 up and 4 down. Okay? Alright, we're going to need an extra for this team because one of these people has a red shirt. She'll be dead before the first commercial break. That was that thing from the original Star Trek. How tough was Scotty? He wore a red shirt for 4 years and never died. Alright, for our last contest, we are employing the ultimate ninja weapon of death, the throwing star. The shuriken. This will kill you. Ah! Okay, maybe not. So we're clear. These are foam latex. They're and our sound guy is now hiding behind a symbol. Oh, you're volunteering to let us use that instead. Oh, yeah. Woo! You know what this goes to show? Do not upset the sound guys. Forget using this. Give them these. Are you a parent? Do you have children? Are they all still alive? Because that's the kind of stuff we did at my house. That's awesome. All right. So this is the way it works. Please be careful with these. There are 8 of these throwing stars, but they were made. We're in Wichita, and there's a number of you that are familiar with Barbarian Battles.
Yes.
All right. The man who owned that company, Jim, made these for us. And unfortunately, Jim passed away in a car accident about 3 years ago, so we can't get more of them. So when you have these, they are perfectly good for pelting them, but don't tear them and rip them and twist them and bend them and see how durable they are, because that's the wrong time to find out they won't do that. Okay? Your job is to take out the other team. I'm assuming you're familiar with dodgeball.